My wife and I built this camper completely from scratch, and lately we've been spending a ton of time on the inside working on projects, so today I figured let's work on some outside projects. The first project is under the camper. We're adding some brand new RV stabilizers. If you're unfamiliar with what RV stabilizers do, they essentially go underneath your camper or RV and prevent it from doing this anytime you move around on the inside. That was literally just me walking around in there. They also help make sure that the RV is level wherever you're parking at, which is another thing that I need to add so that I can actually measure whether we're level or not. Well, this company called Corey saw that we were using some pretty crusty, dusty, old RV stabilizers and decided to hook us up with some brand new ones. They also sent us some jack pads, which just go on the bottom of the stabilizers and give it a bigger footprint to make it more stable. Now, of course, you can crank it up by hand like normal, and it comes with a pretty solid tool to do so. But honestly, the biggest upgrade for us is that this one came with a drill bit that fits all of the jacks so that I can just use my drill to go up and down easily. How about that? Now, I was originally just planning to mount the jacks to the trailer frame just like that, using these grade 8 lag bolts that I found, but I've seen a ton of people who have actually welded their stabilizers to the RV frame. Now, I can't weld, I wish I could, but should I hire someone to weld these to the trailer frame? I can't decide. That's really permanent, or should I just use these lag bolts? Let me know what you think in the comments. Regardless, I can definitely say that these are way better than the cheap ones you can buy from Harbor Freight, so shout out to Corey for sending us these. The next outdoor project we tackled was building a rock guard for the front window of the camper. Now, a rock guard is basically a window covering that goes on the outside of the camper to protect the window from catching a rock on the highway. We wanted ours to be made out of wood and have that dark stained color so it would match our door and our hatch door and tie it all together. Not bad. We installed the rock guard with some piano hinges and then added a gas strut on the side to keep it up. We also added some fence post locks on each side to keep it down and locked in place when we're driving so it doesn't rattle. Now, if you watched our previous video, you'll know our shower is on the other side of this window, so this adds another layer of privacy on top of the privacy film we plan to add to the window. Another project we completed was installing our propane tanks. Last week, we installed a propane water heater, which means we need propane. So we installed two 20-pound propane tanks. The tanks sit on this bracket that I mounted directly to the tongue of the camper, and then they're held down securely with that piece of metal you see running between the tanks. And we got this cover to protect them from getting nasty over time. Lastly, we spray painted our spare tire so that it would match, and then mounted it to the bumper, and that's all we got done this weekend. So make sure you follow along to see us finish this thing.